This is my appreciation and my critique of Ayn Rand. The Holy Bible and Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged both come up often on lists of life-changing books. Both are sprawling, passionate, apocalyptic epics centered around a mysterious hero in whom resides the passion, purpose, and paradoxes of the universe. His pursuit of his beloved, and his gathering a circle of friends with whom to rebuild the world. To Ayn Rand, man is meant to be, and can be, a rational, passionate, productive being who belongs on earth to thrive and strive for joy. As such, man by nature must have the rights of life, liberty, property, and pursuit of happiness. Government exists primarily to secure the rights of free minds and free markets by prohibiting and punishing crimes of force or fraud. The best art should reflect romantic realism, showing life as it can and should be. The main theme of Atlas Shrugged is the productive individuals going on strike against the parasitical collective. In a way, it's a humanistic parallel of the rapture, tribulation, second coming scenario of many apocalyptic Christians. As much as I love Ayn's writing, especially Atlas Shrugged, there are difficulties. Growing up in pre and post Bolshevik Russia, Ayn came to see religion and statism as two sides of the same irrational, oppressive coin. Thus she was a resolute atheist, yet she regarded the universe as a rational, benevolent system. By this she meant that the universe operates with a consistency that can be rationally perceived, and that it is geared to produce and nurture life. However, rationality and benevolence are also personal attributes, and when applied to the universe hints at the possibility of a universal, personal, rational, and benevolent force, ergo God. Anne confused her ability to rationalize and moralize her views and actions with rational and moral clarity. Out of this came a dogmatic, uncompromising rigidity, a cult of personality around her, contempt for any disagreement or dissent, especially from her disciples, and eventually the betrayal of her devoted husband. Also, her contempt for socialist exaltation of altruism and self-sacrifice was easily confused as contempt for those who need and who give charity and compassion. However, when either she or her fictional characters showed such self-giving behavior, it's redefined as investment and integrity to one's higher values, which somehow involve the beneficiary of the sacrifice. So why do I admire a woman with such a flawed philosophy and personal life? Because she experienced firsthand the horrors of the Bolshevik Revolution, fled to America, started off as part of Cecil B. DeMille's secretarial pool, and she went on to become a best-selling novelist who revered her adopted country. When the intelligentsia was selling out America, common sense and free enterprise to internationalism, sentimentalism, and statism, she stood as a champion for her country, for reason, for rights, for liberty. And for this cause she gave us the short parable anthem, the semi-biographical novel We the Living, and the epics of integrity and liberty, The Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged. So God bless Ayn Rand. I hope she is reconciled with our Lord, embracing the sacrificial grace she did not understand in this life. And as an example of the genius of Ayn Rand, I read from the pivotal chapter of Atlas Shrugged. This is John Galt speaking. Such is the future you're capable of winning. It requires a struggle, so does any human value. All life is a purposeful struggle, and your only choice is the choice of a goal. Do you wish to continue the battle of your present, or do you wish to fight for my world? Do you wish to continue a struggle that consists of clinging to precarious ledges in a sliding descent to the abyss, a struggle where the hardships you endure are irreversible and the victories you win bring you closer to destruction? Or do you wish to undertake a struggle that consists of rising from ledge to ledge in a steady ascent to the top? A struggle where the hardships are investments in your future, and the victories bring you irreversibly closer to the world of your moral idea. And should you die without reaching full sunlight, you will at least die on a level touched by its rays. Such is the choice before you. Let your mind and your love of existence decide. In the name of the best within you, do not sacrifice this world to those who are its worst. In the name of the values that keep you alive, do not let the vision of man be distorted by the ugly, the cowardly, the mindless, and those who have never achieved his title. Do not lose your knowledge that man's proper estate is an upright posture, an intransigent mind, and a step that travels unlimited roads. Do not let your fire go out, spark by irreplaceable spark, in the hopeless swamps of the approximate, the not quite, the not yet, the not at all. Do not let the hero in your soul perish in lonely frustration for the life you deserved but have never been able to reach. Check your road and the nature of your battle. The world you desired can be won. It exists. It is real. It is possible. It is yours. But to win it requires your total dedication, a total break with the world of your past, with the doctrine that man is a sacrificial animal who exists for the pleasure of others. Fight for the value of your person. Fight for the virtue of your pride. Fight for the essence of that which is man, for his sovereign rational mind. Fight with the radiant certainty and the absolute rectitude of knowing that yours is the morality of life, and that yours is the battle for any achievement, any value, any grandeur, any goodness, any joy that has ever existed on this earth. You will win when you are ready to pronounce the oath I have taken at the start of my battle. And for those who wish to know the day of my return, I shall now repeat it to the hearing of the world. I swear, by my life and my love for it, that I will never live for the sake of another man, nor will I ask another man to live for mine. Thank you.